This episode has been brought to you by My Extraordinary Productions. Don't go at it alone. Let's work on your next film together. Click the link in the description to learn more. Hi everyone, I'm back for now, and now that I'm temporarily back from my hiatus, we'll see how long this lasts. Our topic is, should you take a break? So, one, if you're asking this question, there's probably a reason you are asking yourself if you should take a break. Now, some people hesitate to take a break because they think taking a break is code for quitting. And being perfectly honest, sometimes it is. One thing that does happen a lot is sometimes people do take that break because they need it, and then they try to get everything they need back together so that they can do whatever they're taking the break from. You know, they can get back into mountain climbing or singing or whatever it happens to be, it doesn't matter. But they discover that they can't balance their current commitments with this extra thing, or they just can't get the resources together so they can do this thing that they want to do. The other thing that happens is people will go a few months without doing whatever the thing is, and they'll realize their quality of life has improved so much that they can't justify going back. Or they'll discover that, yes, this was a very fun thing to do in this period of time, but, you know, they don't miss it. They don't need it anymore. They've got other things that fill them with joy, so this was a very fun thing, but it was just for a period of time. So while we're acknowledging those possibilities, we need to also acknowledge that 12-hour workdays, 15-hour workdays, they just aren't sustainable. This leads us to our next point. Can you even take a break? Hopefully the answer is yes, but you know, this country we live in, am I right? So some people are concerned about taking a break. If they take a break, this whole machine they have designed as their life falls apart. Look, you can't take care of other people if you're not taking care of yourself. So you gotta take care of yourself. Other people will understand. Speaking of taking care of yourself and therefore taking care of others, maybe you are concerned that by taking this break, you are going to let a bunch of people down. In which case, no, you're not. Maybe you run a company, and if you aren't working, that means your 5 employees aren't working, or dare I say, hundreds of employees aren't working. So, look, that is a very legitimate concern. If you have all the correct structures in place, if you are training your staff well, you should be able to say, hey, staff, I am going to take a break in this particular month, and it's going to last this long. Here's what I want you to do while I'm gone. So and so, you are going to be in charge of making sure this plan happens, or at least your part of this plan happens. The point is, you're already delegating. You can delegate a little bit more for this period of time. Plus, your employees are probably also going to need breaks, so you'll find a way to delegate or to work around those breaks as well. Or you can just decide that all of you get the same block of vacation time, and that just makes it easy, I guess. You probably don't have a company with 1,000 employees, but you may be employing an agent and a manager and a personal trainer and a this and a that and a the other. Well, here's the thing about a lot of those people. A lot of those people know that you may be a source of revenue for them, but you can't be their only source of revenue. That's why they've intentionally made their business models not reliant on any one particular person. If their business models are reliant on one single person, they need to fix it. Plus, if you're giving everyone a heads up, well, no one can be upset with you. People can budget, people can schedule, people can work around things that they know are happening. Maybe you think, if I take a break, if I go to Mexico for the next 3 weeks, that is when this perfect opportunity will come up. And you know, maybe it will, but honestly, if it really is this perfect opportunity for you, it will wait for you. It will be back when you come back. Finally, maybe you can't take a break at all. You legitimately cannot take a break for some reason. I don't need the details. But if you can't take a break, can you restructure some things so that it's easier for you to keep going? Is it possible for you to say, okay, I can't take a break, but I can always reserve Saturdays purely for rest so I can catch up, therefore having a break, but maybe it won't be a 3 week long break? Or maybe saying, I will only do X if Y is in place. Anyway, these are some thoughts. Hopefully, this helps one or two of you out. Thank you so much for watching. It feels really good to say that again, and I will see you all next time, which will actually be really soon until it's not. But anyway, I will see you all next time.